Good morning. This is our last full day in Florence. And we have to run to a museum right now. We have a train for Rome at 3:30. It's currently 9:45 in the morning. We have a museum and some big dome tower thing to climb before that and get to the other stairs. First stop today, Gallery de Accademia. Pardon my lack of enthusiasm, it's extremely hot in here. It's like 100 degrees in here. But on the bright side, that is the real David statue. He's got huge hands.
Back when they were creating these sculptures on a regular basis, usually the sculptor isn't going to just straight away carve the sculpture out of stone. Typically what they did first was create a cast of what the customer wanted, and that served two purposes. The first purpose of the casting is to make sure that the customer is generally happy with it before the sculptor has to spend all that time carving the real thing out of stone. And secondly, the cast served as kind of a rough draft to the sculptor, and if you notice the small dots on some of these castings, that's actually where the sculptor would use the casting as a rough draft to measure the dimensions of the casting to keep it in scale or proportion. Full disclosure, I just had to go ask Ashley about all that because I was off filming something when our guide was explaining it.
This is my buddy Pompeo Magnus. We've been hanging out for a little while. So leaving the museum now, it's 11:05, train leaves at 3:30, T-minus 4.5 hours. Heading somewhere, not sure where, eating phallic pizza. Oh. There's a lot of dough in that bite. So we're in line at the Duomo at 11:30. And since it's 11:30, it's, of course,
3 o'clock.
So it's hard to tell what I'm pointing at because I'm filming on a GoPro and there's no screen on the front, but just came out of there, Museo del Duomo, and we're going in there, which is 400 and something stair. It's really, well, didn't actually go up that one. Turns out I'm still not feeling very great at all. Gonna go back to the room in preparation for train departure at 3:30. It's now 1:23, going left.
Allow myself to introduce myself. Jameson, aka Itis Freestone. As you can probably see and or hear from the videos so far, particularly episodes 3 through 5, I was pretty sick for a significant portion of the trip. And for that reason alone, the first portion of my name emerged, Itis, I-T-I-S. And, well, Ashley's maiden name is Freestone, so Itis Freestone. Probably the least interesting story behind all the nicknames.
Hotel's just right over there. Lindsay and Seth are still probably in the tower. All 824 stairs of the tower. It's currently 1:48. The train leaves at 3:30. We have about 1 hour and 45 minutes left to go. Leaving the hotel now. Train leaves at 3:30. It is currently 2:55.
Thank you so much for watching my videos. I'll be posting a new video every week so I can share more of our adventures in Italy. And don't be afraid to share on your end too. I also have a Patreon page where you can show your support for my videos by helping me continue to make them and continue to make them better. See you next week.
Oh, I tried to record something with me in front of this shoe earlier, but I forgot to record.
It's a nice big shoe.
It's a big shoe. And we made this joke about how it was like, what would you say?
An unsexy lamp from Christmas
Oh,
Story.
yeah. It's not as, yeah.